Just with that. Okay, hey, Ron and Fez, yesterday I was tuning in and there was an uncomfortable moment. This guy...
One? Have you listened to the show lately?
Most of it I don't find uncomfortable. I like it.
Really?
I just like it, yeah.
I love it.
It takes a lot for me to be
there's
uncomfortable.
a little uncomfortableness there with between Earl.
What happened with Earl?
And well, apparently nothing. Ronnie is always getting on Earl's case because I don't know. Earl doesn't seem to do as much as Ron would like him to be doing, which is anything. And Fez now is for some reason in the glass booth.
Fez is?
Yeah, Fez now sits in the glass booth, and Dave sits out here. Yeah. I don't know what the arrangement is. It's like they rolled a dice and decided to just move everyone around.
What the fuck are they doing?
I believe Fez is the EP now. The producer.
Executive producer, and he sits in the booth.
And what does Earl do? Fill a quota.
What does Earl do? And then Dave, does Dave work the board, or does Earl work the board?
I think actually Earl might sit here. Is
Ah.
that right? Or does Dave sit there?
Sam
it's
knows
always
all.
changing.
It's constantly just musical fucking chairs on that show.
I may be wrong, but I think just recently Earl was moved to Pad Data Man.
Oh, shit.
So.
Wow, what a
shit.
demotion.
Oh, boy. There's the video!
There's the video of the guy playing with his asshole.
Video. Is this linked? Holy shit, is that funny? He's got a wind instrument up his ass when he's doing "Oh Christmas Tree" by farting into it. It's a skater dude, I guess, right? Skate punk. It's on Break.com. What is it labeled as?
It's also linked on OpieandAnthony.com.
All right, very
Dude
good.
farts. Oh, Christmas tree.
Dude, that's hilarious. He's bent all the way over. His ass is exposed, and he's got like a woodwind instrument up
A
his butt.
recorder.
What is it? What is a recorder?
That's what that instrument is.
That's what
it's
it's
called a
called?
recorder.
Oh, okay. I did not know
Why?
that. So anyways, Ron and Fez had this Justin Bartha on yesterday.
Uh-huh.
Who's in that?
Wait, Ron also blames me for giving them Earl. What was he expecting?
Oh, yeah.
He's got to be insane.
Ron, yeah.
He actually expected to get something out of Earl?
Constantly blaming you for Earl. It's like, yeah, they got, Opie and Anthony got like 15, 20 guys running around for their show, and it was like, oh, yeah, you should take Earl. That's why didn't they take Earl?
We didn't want Earl.
We had Earl.
Ron just sighs, it's quiet, and he goes, why did I listen to Opie?
Earl tried to get us to hire him for, I don't know, a long time, and finally I'm like, Earl. And then I said, Ronnie, Earl's available.
Yeah.
Ronnie knew. He's not stupid.
No. He saw Earl in action
Ronnie's
over there
not
at
dumb.
NEW.
Yeah, absolutely. So this guy Justin comes in with an attitude yesterday. I don't know the backstory of this, but
He's in that new movie.
National Treasure 2 with Nicolas Cage. And he's a kid. He sounds like he's older than 19, but I guess he's only 19 years old. And I heard that he handed his coat over to Lily.
Yeah, he just kind of took his coat and gave it to Lily like, here, you deal with this.
Can we do that? I see her around here. I would love to just hand her my coat.
By the way,
hand her the coat. Hey, take my coat, hang it up.
By the way, Ron and Fez, noon to 3.
Noon to 3, of course.
Right here on X.
Very funny.
Do we need to know anything else, E-Rock? No. No? Okay. So here's Justin entering with an attitude.
We got a guest coming in, Fez.
That's right, it's Justin Bartha. He is going to appear in National Treasure 2.
Here comes Justin in right now.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you.
Yeah, thanks. You're here in New York City on an ugly day.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. This is going to be an easy one with Justin. I mean, you're picking up with that?
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be arguing every point.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Just get into the studio.
Call Brain and say good work.
Okay.
Yeah. Justin's here. Brand new movie out, and it's...
It's a good movie. It's a fun movie, I gotta say.
Yeah?
Yeah, I promise you this. You'll have a good time.
Yeah.
That's what they pay me to say.
So that's how the interview started.
Oof.
And
What a fucking...
And I'm going to point out the brilliance of Ronnie B in a few minutes here.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, it's brilliance. Because this kid with his attitude like that, right?
Yeah.
I'm listening to this going, oh my God, when is Ronnie B going to jump over the console and start choking the guy out? Because that's what I would do.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have patience for that.
He'd have poker chips in his face.
The brilliance of Ronnie B. Should I say it now or wait?
I'd say wait to see what happens. I don't know what happens. I've not heard this.
But I'm thinking, holy crap, there's got to be a fist fight. Right? All right, it continues.
So, the last time the National Treasure was about what?
Thanks for watching the movie. It was about.
I don't know why this fucking guy came in here with this attitude.
I don't
understand. It's almost behind enemy lines for you, brother. This is not.
Bring it on. Bring it on. What makes for more interesting radio than
for
conflict?
how we were having fucking interesting radio. You were invited to come in and plug your movie. You can.
I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you want to come in here and hang out with us and talk, you can do that.
I thought we were all just having fun and joking around.
We were having the fun and joking around before you came in.
And you could take your coat off outside too. Take fucking 7 minutes to take a coat off inside.
Wow.
It's fun. There's a fucking show going on.
Wow. This is, I didn't realize that it was going to be like this, guys. I just got in. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, you came in with the man right off the bat.
With the man?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
You came in with attitude.
Well, I was just joking around. It wasn't a serious attitude. I thought that's what this kind of show was. I thought
so you'd have. Oh, well, thanks for listening to the show first. Well, I mean, I didn't see your movie, and you acted like somehow I fucking let you down.
I was just joking. I didn't expect you to see the movie. You didn't let me down. You didn't let me down at all. My God.
Is that it?
Wow.
By the way, he's 29, not 19.
Oh, really?
How awful
Big
is
difference.
his voice? He sounds like a Nicolas. Maybe he played Nicolas Cage's son, but you can see he's trying to be like Nicolas Cage.
Well, I didn't see your movie.
I know, right?
Smarmy fucking douche.
How would we have handled that?
That would have ended quickly, ugly,
awfully,
and decisively, like the Kennedy headshot.
Right?
Just done.
Well, Ron smashed him and then shamed him and told him what he did.
Yeah.
And Dave jumped in and smashed him a little bit.
It would have gotten real ugly.
So let's see how they handle it.
We got one more clip, and then
Okay.
I'll explain the brilliance of Ronnie B.
Would you like? Can we start over? Can I apologize for having an attitude
Sure you can.
with you? I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean
Not
to
a
have
problem
an
at all.
attitude with you at all. Okay, can we be friends? Is that possible?
Sure.
Okay.
So tell us all about
Let's
your
start
movie.
Okay, it's a sequel to National Treasure, which is a movie that came out a few years ago, and it's starring Nicolas Cage, and it's a treasure hunting movie. It's an adventure movie in the spirit of Indiana Jones.
All right. Now, I did see the first one,
Okay.
and that one was all about Philadelphia.
Right. It was. It took place a lot in Philadelphia. Yeah. and all
So
that.
this one, what happens?
Well, we go international. In this one, we go to London and Paris, and it's a lot bigger in scope, a lot more action, a lot more adventure.
All right. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get over this, are we?
No.
Is it too tense for you?
Not at all. I'm having a great time.
Okay.
That's it?
That's great.
How great is that?
Okay, we're not going to be able to get
Now,
over this.
That would have been it for us, right?
Over.
Right? That would have been it for us. I'm gonna tell Ronnie to his face. Ronnie.
Hey, buddy.
We're replaying that very, very tense moment you guys had on the show yesterday.
Oh, from the kid from whatever the movie is?
Yeah,
from
Search
National
for
Treasure 2.
Whatever.
Right.
Way to diss a great actor, Ron.
Yeah.
Ronnie, what's your problem? I mean, really, I'm coming in here to promote my movie.
Well, all I had to ask him anyway was, what's Nick Cage like?
Right. This is the brilliance of you, though, Ronnie. It has to be pointed out. We would have handled that differently. There would have been bloodshed.
Right.
There would have been a lot of phone calls made after the show to apologize to people.
Publicists and whatnot would have been upset and told us we would never get another guest again.
The patience you showed, and I listening to it yesterday, I felt it in your head, like I was in your brain. You decided to take this on as a challenge, my friend, and you succeeded. This is why Ronnie B is brilliant. He turned this kid around, turned the interview around, and then it was about 40 minutes of really interesting radio, and by the end of it, you guys were definitely getting along. I don't know if you would go out to lunch or any of that crap, but you turned the entire thing around. I don't have the patience for that. It would have been ugly, and we would have been done with this kid.
Yeah, it takes you turn into high school in like 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
Weird. But it's like, fuck you.
Right. But
I had an attitude.
But I felt it in your head. I'm like, Ronnie is challenged right now, and instead of going for the obvious, we're going to kick your ass physically and verbally, I'm going to attempt to try to turn this whole thing around. And it was really interesting to listen to yesterday, Ronnie.
Well, you know, the guy is a guest. I hate to point that out to you guys.
You know, that is true. It's a guest.
But Ronnie,
that's why they call him guests.
But Ronnie, I would say that both ways make for good radio.
No, I agree with you. But, you know, here's the thing to remember with these kind of people. Just because he was in a movie doesn't mean that he knows how to do radio or he's interesting, you know.
Sure.
So he might have been fucked up, too, just coming in and doing that.
Right. You actually, the thing was, he's not used to being called out like that. He's probably used to being the smug guy, and people going, "Oh, he's a little intimidating," and you just fucking smacked him in the mouth, and that really, really threw him for a loop. He's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna be treated like the douche that I'm behaving like."
And Ronnie, you know when you get people calling and saying, "When you said such and such, I almost crashed, or I spit up my food, blah blah blah." Yeah. I had a real moment. I was drinking coffee, and when you said, "Look, we're not going to get through this.
We're not going to get past this.
Or past this, whatever the line was." I literally found myself almost spitting up coffee at that moment. I didn't officially, but I understand what people, what people mean when they say that. Because it was one of those lines that just killed me to the core. Yeah, we're not going to get over this, are we now?
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, is it?
Now, also, we were talking about the staff over at your program.
Yeah.
What is going on? I don't really understand how the switching of positions there. Fezzi's in the booth.
Right.
Who runs the board?
Sometimes Earl comes over, but then he gets thrown off, so I keep him moving around. But,
yeah, you certainly do.
Fezzi has gone through a weird period. I don't know whether you could pick this up listening, but he would start to cry a little bit on the air.
Oh, wow. I never noticed that.
Yeah, he's good at hiding it.
Yeah.
So he got a new thing that he felt safe in the other room because it's smaller and more comfortable.
That's a very, very healthy thing that he's doing. Instead of confronting it and dealing with it, to just get into an even smaller and smaller environment until you can't get him out of probably his own house.
The beauty of it is somehow he keeps the show named after himself. I don't know how he's pulling it off. He may be the smartest guy in the history of radio.
Ron and Fez, and yet I don't hear Fez.
Yet the Fez part is fading away in front of our eyes.
But not his paycheck. His paycheck. It's like Earl with an enormous paycheck. It's really worked out well for him.
Is Fez losing his mind? What's happening with Fez?
I think losing is the wrong word. It's gone.
Oh, really?
It's gone?
Yeah,
Totally
it's
gone. Whether it's the cat shit, brain worms.
Yeah, whatever happened.
Whatever.
What?
You know?
He's got brain worms?
Well, we found out through the Ron and Fez program that cats give off these parasites.
Right.
And they can make you lose your mind, and that's why there's crazy cat people, because they have so many cats that they go crazy really quickly.
Don't have a cat. That's the big.
Well, cat scratch fever is a real thing.
Absolutely.
Well,
yeah. I mean, Ted Nugent's saying about it, but it's a real thing.
But it's these parasites that get in there and eat away at your brain, and now maybe Fezzi's dealing with some of that too with his cat, because the litter box is in the house, and it was a cat that was an outside cat.
Yeah.
Let's face it, we have thousands of excuses.
Oh, yeah.
There's something wrong.
When Fez is officially put in a hospital, are you guys going to continue the Ron and Fez show with, like, ISDN lines?
Absolutely.
Oh, good. Good to hear.
Unlike you guys, I really believe in that whole for better or worse thing.
Yeah, you really are sticking through thick and thin.
God bless you.
You're not going to read about me in the Post like you do some people. I'm in life.
You're a good egg, Noonan.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Get on there and eke out another show every day.
I missed the Post reference. Was I supposed to get that? About Anthony?
Yeah.
Because he had a
Yeah, remember?
For better or for worse.
Oh,
Remember my
Jesus.
big divorce?
Ronnie, I'm slow today.
When
I'm sorry.
when I couldn't remember the anniversary of our wedding.
Yeah, okay.
Because I mixed it up with Capistrano Swallows Day when the Swallows come back to Capistrano.
So basically,
It's a
Ronnie
little
was
embarrassing.
saying that he's married to Fezzi. I didn't. That's the part I was confused by. Okay.
That actually couldn't be.
Hey.
That wouldn't be as far fetched as if we were, married. Let's say.
Yuck.
Definitely wouldn't be as far fetched because at least one person in that relationship wouldn't have a problem with it.
Let's face it, we'd all fuck.
Right. Hey, you think we, Ronnie? You think we can get this Eastside Dave Roland fight going or what?
You know, Dave is ready, but I think he's a little outmatched. I think Roland is a shocking kid. He's coming up. He's an up-and-comer, and everybody cares about him.
I suggest...
Dave, Roland wrote me a letter that he loved me, so it was very weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
I suggested like a mud wrestling or hot oil wrestling, something a little safer.
Well, believe it or not, Dave's a goer. He's ready to go out there and do this, no matter what it is.
Roland impressed everybody the other day. And, Ronnie, I said it on our show earlier, and I got to step out of character and tell you this is...
Oh, it's Opie. No, it's Greg.
Yeah, this is Greg Hughes, the actor that plays Opie on the Opie and Anthony show. I apologize for what Roland said about Casey's baby that's not born yet.
Well, it's very, very big of you to take that stand. That's really, really...
No, I really thought that was a little over the line.
Oh, my goodness. They just made a big announcement the day before. Everybody's all happy.
Yeah.
And then Roland comes rolling in with just the worst thing you could possibly say.
Yeah, that was a little too much, I thought.
Roland is not a man to be toyed with.
No, but...
No.
But here's the thing. We're men of science. We're not men of superstition. He doesn't have these abilities.
Yes.
You know?
Ronnie's take on the whole thing is, he can't make it happen.
That's right.
So no matter what he says,
Okay.
It's okay.
All right.
But suddenly people act like something will happen because Roland wished for it.
Right. Right. All right, Ron.
Ronnie, you're a great man.
Well, thanks, fellas.
Noon to 3.